What's up, YouTube? Thank you guys for coming back to my videos, the 7 Deadly Sins Imperial Wrath of the Gods reviews. I truly hope you guys have been enjoying it as much as I've been enjoying making them. I'm so sorry, I'm so apologetic because I wanted to have episode 5 for you guys yesterday, but I am getting ready for grad school, so my video timing is being skewed a little bit, and it probably will be for a minute. So what I'm going to try to do is film them ahead of time so that I can still get about to you guys within a timely fashion. Are you guys ready for episode 5? Because I am. It was kind of weird. It's a lot of things to unpack. I was gonna try to do 5 and 6, but I don't have enough time. So enough with the excuses today. Let's get back into it. If you remember before, Lady Elizabeth came in and stopped the brawl between Ladociel and the two of the 10 Commandments, Derriere and Monsieur Monspeak. Elizabeth came in, blocked the blows. She went into angel form, which I thought was pretty amazing. And then she decided, you know, they was like, how do we stop this spell, which is Indra? How do we stop it? Because if they keep going at this, they're gonna destroy everything. So Meliodas was like, well, until they use up all their power and die, there's nothing you can do to stop them. So Elizabeth comes in with this beam of light and she attempts to stop the two demons who have undergone the Indra transformation. Ladociel, who was kind of salty because he didn't want his plan foiled, he was gonna do something to attempt to attack Elizabeth. And then this is where we see this form of Meliodas, who has the full demon wings, and he's just like looking at Ladociel like, square up. Now keep in mind Ladociel's attitude. He completely stopped in his track, and let it have been anybody else whom he thought that he could defeat, he would have done so. But when it was Meliodas' turn to interfere between him stopping Lady Elizabeth from saving the 10 Commandments, then he was just like, Meliodas is right here, what do I do? Meliodas, you know. But I told y'all before, Meliodas wasn't worried about them destroying all the demons because he was about their life. Always has been, always will be. He is not fazed by Ladociel, and that's why that's my boy. He again calls for the assistance of Asariel and Tarmiel. And I told y'all before that we don't know in this anime when somebody's gonna die or when they're gonna be alive. And like I said before, these two angels did not die. They was only scuffed up a little bit. So they decided to, they made it look like they were gonna help out Ludo, but they decided to help out Lady Elizabeth. Now I'm thinking, because he asked Tarmiel, he's like, bro, what y'all doing? And he was like, well, we can make our own decisions and stuff. But I think that it was because he already asked him for help before, and when they tried to come help him, they almost got burnt alive. So if it was me, I would have went to help Lady Elizabeth too, because obviously his way is not working, right? They successfully broke the Indra curse, and Monspeak and Derriere go falling out the sky. And this made me realize that Derriere really be walking around naked, and don't nobody, they just be like, oh, it's just Derriere, she like to be free. So Ladociel, they hit the ground. Ladociel's still mad. He tries to go off and finish his kill, but then Dro and Gloxinia came in to interfere, and they was like, bro, you don't kick a man when he's down. What's wrong with you? If you really want to call yourself a true warrior, you wait until they back at their fullest potential, and then you challenge them again and fight to the death. So they stopped them from killing the 10 Commandments, and Gloxinia was talking to Meliodas, and keep in mind that this is still king, right? So he was still talking to Meliodas, and he was like, you do know that just because you saved their life, that don't mean that they still might not want to kill you. And Meliodas was like, I know, but this just isn't right, you know? And I get it. To the secret headquarters or the hideout or whatever, you see Neurobasta, you see Gother, and you see Melascula. I had forgotten her name the last time, but you see those three, and I was confused by it when I watched the episode. But what happened is basically that Gother had Neurobasta under his magical spell, so she thought that she was taking orders from Ludociel the entire time, when really she was taking orders from Gother. So that really confused me, because I didn't know if that was the case the last time, or if Neurobasta was betraying Ludociel, or she had like some other ulterior motives. So I didn't want to speak on it until I knew what was really up. So that was really up. And then she finally realized that she's been under the spell. She sends this Inoichi type of transmission to all the giants and fairies, and she basically tells them that 10 commandments are trying to, I guess, infiltrate the premises, and they need to help her and come stop it at all costs. So this is where things get interesting, because the guy that I mentioned before, Rue, who was supposed to be the Bond person, he actually commences a giant and fairy massacre. I'm talking about he's killing everybody, anybody who's attempting to stop the 10 commandments, Gother and Melascula. Anybody who's trying to go up there and stop them, he has orders to kill them. And like Dro and Gloxenia, he's not a part of the demon race, but he's doing it for some sort of incentive. So he's successfully stopping that. And then Melascula, remember when I told you guys that they showed a gate to the celestial realm? Well, they went in and did some type of hacking stuff, and you know, they got the IT, I guess that's what Melascula does. So they got her in there, and she switched the hard drive. So instead of opening the door to the celestial realm, they were gonna open the door to the demon. They almost got away with it, but Gother, and if you don't know about Gother's story, you have to remember that he is a doll being possessed by somebody who is from the demon race, and that person is basically in jail, living his life through Gother, who he created. Okay, they open it up, chains fall off. Fresh dude in a wheelchair come in. He like, oh, Melascula, thank you. You know, puts her under a spell so the demon king won't hear. And then he's just like, I've been living through Gother for too long, you guys. I just had to see this beautiful world for myself. I can't be locked up in there for 500 years no more. It's boring. I don't have anything to do. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Gother. It's Gother. It's Gother created Gother. And I guess by the time, you know, the writers were, you know, figuring this out, they were just tired of creating names for people. They were just like, well, Gother's creator is just going to be named Gother, because I don't have time to keep finding names for people. It's hard to do it already. It's medieval times. It's just, I get it. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. So that basically was the whole plot of episode 5. It was amazing. I think a lot of things were unpacked in this episode, and I think that you guys probably have already enjoyed it. I really do enjoy making these videos for you guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and please share with your friends.